Alright, so I said I'd make a video on this thing explaining kind of what has happened to it. Heads put back on, new head gaskets, all that, whatever. Y'all saw the other video. But basically what happened is I was replacing my dash lights, and as you can see, low gas light is on, battery light is on. Usually that means alternator. I don't know why that's on. The gas gauge still works. Also new gauge here. I don't know if you can see that. It reads properly, which is good. The other one was toast. Anyway, so I went to replace my dash lights. I had some red LEDs in here. Some of them started to burn out, and it just looked bad. Like the tachometer just didn't light up at all. So I took this out, replaced the LEDs, and in the process, I didn't have any red LEDs, so I put, white ones in there. And you can kind of see it light up there a little bit. And so I went over here to the AC panel, and I was going to replace these as well with incandescent lights. I can't really take this off because I just kind of, these knobs are stuck on there pretty good. But basically there's a light here, and there's a light like over up here in the corner. So this is a number 74 little bitty incandescent bulb. I just wanted it to match, right? And so I went and put a number 94 incandescent bulb in this middle one, which is a bulb that's too big for the socket, and I basically had to force it in there, which was really stupid. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. And in the process, the little metal leads on the bulb, one of them got crossed over, and it shorted out, and it blew the fuse, which is all the interior lighting on this truck runs off of this little box down here. And this little box, this little relay integration unit, runs off the 15 amp dome light or the 15 amp fuse for the dome light, whatever. Anyway, basically, I'm really stupid, and so without changing anything, taking this bulb out or anything, after I blew that fuse, I thought to myself, I blew a fuse. I'm gonna go replace the fuse. I went to replace the fuse, didn't have a 10 or 15 amp fuse. And so, or a 10 amp fuse, I can't remember. Anyway, I put a 20 amp fuse in there. Didn't troubleshoot anything. I don't know what I was thinking. It was probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done, because I don't know what happened. It fried so much stuff. Basically, I had to replace the dimmer switch. I had to replace the flasher relay behind here because it literally cooked itself. This thing was all burnt and messed up on the inside. I think I killed my alternator. My AC no longer works. And I can't turn the headlights on, otherwise the truck will die. I'm not gonna, well, it won't die immediately, but it'll die like in pretty short order. So if I turn on these lights, you can see we got the dome light. You can kind of see it dim a little bit there, which is weird. That didn't happen before. So if I turn that on, turn the blinker on, right? We got blinker going. Truck just kind of revved up a little bit. You can see this dome light flashes. That one usually flashes a little bit, but it's not doing it right now, right? If I turn the headlights on, it gets substantially worse. Oh, never mind. It did kill it. So I don't know what the deal is with that, or what I screwed up. I have gone through the entire wiring harness underneath the dash here and tried to look for burnt wires. All the wires look like they're in good shape. I don't really know what's going on. The truck runs fine, but on something this old, the ECU and all that wiring is separate from the interior wiring, radio, lights, all that stuff. So something here is causing enough of a voltage drop or a disturbance or something to make the ECU freak out and die. That's pretty obvious. Now, the other thing too is that if I go here with these pliers and I remove, let's see, this 10 amp fuse right here. This is the gauge fuse. The dinger comes on. Also, my overdrive light pops on, regardless of... Actually, so overdrive is on, but the OD off light is on. But if I turn overdrive off, that light turns off. No clue why. It'll start. It's not very happy about it. None of the gauges work because I just pulled out that fuse, right? Now, that light's really dim and weird looking. If I turn on a blinker while it's like this, it's just freaking out, man. I don't really know what the deal is. I don't know what I did. I screwed something up. big time. So I don't know. This is just kind of PSA, I guess. This is really annoying. I'll put this fuse back in, make that stop. But yeah, so you can actually hear the truck change when I put this fuse back in. Maybe, if I can get it in there. There we go. Yeah, quit stinging, gauges start working. I screwed something up. I cooked my alternator, destroyed my dimmer switch, blew up the blinker relay. The AC doesn't work anymore. The clock sometimes turns on, sometimes doesn't turn on. I don't know what I did. I don't know if I cooked the cluster and that's what's doing all this. Not really sure. I don't expect answers on this one. I'm just letting you know. Don't put a 20 amp fuse in here. You'll destroy a lot of stuff. Yeah, truck runs good, but it's weird. It runs good, but it also will die if you turn on the headlights. Otherwise, it's fine. So, anyway.